Almost half of Americans do their own taxes, and many think they're taking advantage of all tax breaks. But millions of taxpayers may not realize some big tax breaks they'd normally take on their regular income tax return won't save them any money at all if they're subject to the AMT, the alternative minimum tax.
You know, many people actually call it the stealth tax, and it's because it comes as a surprise to people that they're affected by the AMT.
Many taxpayers need to do two calculations, one for their regular tax and one for the AMT, and prepare to pay the higher amount. A certain amount of income is exempt from the AMT. If you're a married couple, the full exemption amount is $80,800. It's $51,900 for single taxpayers. But the AMT exemption phases out as incomes rise. As a result, taxpayers with incomes over $200,000 are most likely to face this tax.
It's generally those people who are, I'd say, moderate to upper income, who may have lots of state income tax deductions, a lot of children, or other exemptions. They're the ones who are generally going to be affected by it, or at least need to check to make sure they're not affected by it.
If you live in New York or any place where state and local taxes are high, those taxes can be a big deduction on your regular return. But the AMT won't allow it. You won't save much with miscellaneous deductions, including exemptions for children, either.
Deductions for AMT purposes are in essence penalties. They're trying to capture taxes on expenses and deductions that really shouldn't have slipped in their minds through the cracks.
Many deductions are adjusted downward or eliminated entirely when calculating the alternative minimum tax and may trigger a tax liability. So what can a taxpayer do to avoid the AMT? Don't take too many itemized deductions, tax experts say, since they'll lose their value. Instead, shift some deductions to a year when you're less likely to be subject to the AMT. But with the April 15th tax filing deadline just 2 weeks away, many taxpayers will just need to be prepared to pay the higher tax. For Nightly Business Report, I'm Sharon Epperson.